Friends, do you know why blind people wear black glasses? And do you know why a layer forms on top of fresh tea? And why are there two tiny holes on USB cables? Well, in today's video, I'm going to tell you about things we see daily, but very few people know the real purpose behind why they were made. So let's start our countdown. Friends, you must have seen USB cables and flash drives. You may have noticed that every USB cable has two small holes. But do you know why these holes are made? Actually, they have a special purpose. These holes help transfer electricity inside the cable. When we plug the cable into a charger, electricity travels through these holes from the switch to our mobile phone, and it begins charging. These holes are not only in USBs, but also in chargers. When they connect, electricity starts to flow. Not just that, but we also use these holes to transfer data from one device to another. So these holes are very useful. Friends, most of us love tea. You must have observed that when tea cools down, a kind of layer forms on its surface. The same thing happens with milk. As it cools, a creamy layer starts to form. But do you know why this happens? Well, the milk we boil contains two types of proteins. When we heat and then cool the milk, these two proteins stick together and form that cream which we call malai. Similarly, when tea cools down, these proteins combine and make a layer on top. Interestingly, this cream layer contains all the fats of the milk. Truly amazing, a great blessing from Allah. Those who are blind cannot see the world the way we do. You might have noticed that they usually wear black glasses. But have you ever wondered why, when they can't see anyway? Actually, the eyes of blind people become very sensitive to light. Especially when they go outside and sunlight hits their eyes, they begin to feel irritation.